Right then, we need to create a new planet. So first things first, we need to create a sphere. So let's just make one using this. We'll drag it on the grid, and it's got to be nice and big because it's going to represent the Earth outside the window. And we'll put it over here, so out of the way of the room, because we're going to put some lighting on this as well, and we don't want the lighting to flood into the room. So let's put it out of the way. Let's see, is that nice and visible? Oh yes, lovely. Okay. What you also need to do is put a bit of a tilt on it, so it looks like it's rotating on its own axis, as our planet does. There we go. So just about that will do it. So that now, as you can see, is not perfectly straight. That's nice and easy. What we're going to do now is we're going to duplicate a shading network. Well, first of all, before I forget, we need to rename this. So I'm just going to go to my channel box, and I'm going to call this Big Planet, and I'm going to hit enter. That's ready to go. Right, back to the hypershade. So I need to go window, saved layouts, hypershade burst. Here it is. Okay, now there's a panel menu for this as well, which is what I need to use as soon as I find the Earth texture. Okay, so there we go. There's my Earth texture, and then what I need to do is click on Edit, find Duplicate, and then Shading Network. In fact, before I do that, because it's good practice, let me just clear my graph. Okay, make sure I've got Earth selected, Edit, Duplicate, Shading Network, and now there are two Earth materials, which is what I wanted. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back into my attribute editor and just make sure I call this Big Planet M, so that I don't get that muddled up. And all I want to do is assign that to the Earth, like so. So that will now look wonderful. Okay, so we'll leave that there until the next step.